So we are just looking at the hierarchy and evolution of a relationship. If we evolve, and evolve we must, so that life can remain beautiful, engaging, interesting, and enjoyable experience, we must evolve together if we want to walk together. But then, our evolution doesn't stop with common interests. It goes further. It goes further than common desires and ambition. And the true relationship begins when it is based on the depth of emotion. We have heard the word love, but love is very rare. Very often we speak about affinities and attractions and we think it is love. But love is a feeling which emerges from the depths of the heart. It has depth and it adds tremendous quality to a relationship. A relationship based only on sensory attraction, or a relationship based on common desires and their satisfaction, or a relationship based on purely vital interchange and exchange, or fulfilling common ambition, lacks in depth and therefore it lacks in quality. It is the depth of emotions. Of course, there are surface emotions which people wear on their sleeves, and we are not talking about those emotions where people use euphemisms and words like I love you with very little meaning. But as an energy, as something springing from the depths of the heart and reaching out to another person and to a whole creation, to bird and beast and animal and stone, to God, that energy. It is this door of love that must be opened, and wherever relationships are based on this deep something which loves in us, truly loves, then these relationships can endure the rub and change of time. They will last even when the face is wrinkled and the voice has been lost and the memory is no more functioning. Even then they will last. Then there is the relationship of mental companionship. This is not very common because most of us are still not fully aware in our thoughts. Of course we think, but we think only in terms of what is going to give us pleasure, satisfaction, instant success, gratification, etc., etc. But to live in thoughts means to use thoughts as a means to grow further, to discover, to know, to find out what principles govern this existence, the deeper reason for things, the cause, the source, if we like. And there are very few people who really live truly in thought, and they are generally alone because it's very difficult to share that kind of companionship, that kind of bonding. We have instances in ancient Indian thought. We have a very interesting story of Yajnavalkya and his two wives, Katyayani and Maitreyi. And of course, Gargi, who was his friend. But when Yajnavalkya wants to go further towards seeking for a yet greater and higher light, he distributes his wealth equally between his two wives. And while Katyayani is satisfied, Maitreyi asks him, what is it that you have found because of which you are no more attached to wealth and the comforts? I want that. And she accompanies Yajnavalkya on his pursuit. So such relationships are very rare because the moment we enter into this seeking mind, this mind which wants to discover and know, we automatically sooner or later enter into another dimension of relationship which we may call spiritual. So here we come to the highest pinnacle of possible relationships, and that is a relationship based on the spiritual. And relationships based on the spiritual is not about just following the same guru or following the same path, which is, yes, good, it helps, but it is walking the same path to the same goal, together at the same pace, hand in hand, helping each other, accepting each other's stumbles, and growing together toward the one same goal. And if that can happen, then the relationship is not only lasting and endures, but it can bear upon it the seal of permanence.